careful 100 cards too, especially when you start getting them in order.
No, I'm
Yeah, automatic card shuffler would be better for this.
Yeah. Just grab the box. Just grab the box so you can say we're playing the mind.
Is that in camera? Is that in camera? Is this in camera? Is this in camera?
Yeah. Can I read it? Yeah. Can I read it?
Yeah.
Put it there. How about that? Put it there. How about that?
Perfect.
There's probably a quick tagline.
Can you and your buddies concentrate?
Can you imagine playing this at like a family gathering?
Yeah. All right.
I can't.
All right.
I can't.
So in.
Are we rolling? Are we rolling? Are we ready?
He's checking the. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Larry with Guys, Games, and Beer, and we're still at Evercon 2025. So, I'm with
Mel.
And Ryan. And we're just having a little gameplay here this morning. Mel grabbed the mind.
I saw a group of girls playing it this morning, and I was intrigued because they were pretty loud about it. They were hooting and hollering. And I'm like, what are you guys playing? And they're like, the mind. It's so much fun. I had to go get it. And we're going to try it.
But now what's weird about that story is, hasn't they been quiet?
I think once they completed the level, they got excited. In fact, the instructions themselves say you'll be on cloud 9.
Oh, all right. So the object of the game is to complete, basically, each level is the number of cards you get, and you need to stack your cards, but you can't tell anybody, like give them any hints what card you have, and you have to stack them in ascending order. So if I had, for example, 17, and Mel had 25, and you had 94, we would have got me, Mel, Brian, would be the order we would want to do it in. If you fail that order, you lose a life as a team, right? And so if you lose all your life, the game ends, and you fail. And the object is to keep going through all these different levels, so increasingly more difficult to put it down. So if we are quiet, they're not quiet, but you probably can't hear that anyways. Really noisy.
We are still at Evercon, and they just finished the live auction raffle for the Autism Center of Central Wisconsin. So really great
I couldn't
auction.
even hear
Great
Mel's
auction.
explanation, so now I'm just repeating what she said. Okay, so now there's going to be a lot of quiet, so during the turn, you start with your hand up here, and when you're ready, personally, you put your hand down at the table, and then you flip the card up if you're ready. So now we'll see which one of these think, which one thinks their card is
The next highest. The next highest.
But
without
also
going
low.
over.
Yeah, I mean 99 would be high, but
Mel and I have to use our minds to figure out.
Yeah, you're supposed to be concentrating. Oh, so we lose a life.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing we replay at level 1 because we have no cards.
True.
So, all right. You're not supposed to do any signs like, like.
While they're thinking, eyes locked, cards in hand. Are you and your friends ready to become one mind? The mind is the ingenious, addictive, and ridiculously fun game that everyone is buzzing about. How do you know what is in someone's hand without speaking? How do you make the right decision when the game is on the line? The answers lie in the little box.
Third
But
time's
beware,
charm.
once you enter the mind, you will not be able to think about anything else. And while the rules are simple, surviving every level is anything but. The mind. Let's become one.
Become one. Become one.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do any tricks at all. Like.
Sit on your hands. Sit on your hands. Okay. All right. All right. I think this is the quietest GTB's ever been. We might need to play this game more often. No crossbow. No crossbow. So now we will play level 2, which is for a throwing star. If you win this level, throwing stars allow you to discard all the lowest card in your hand. So you don't want to overuse them. You probably want to use those at a later level. But now we each get 2 cards at level 2. Should we reshuffle or do we just take?
We'll just go.
I think we should take
We'll just go. You're supposed to reshuffle at each level, but you know.
But like you said, maybe at later levels when you've got 10 cards,
Yeah, it's definitely gonna make
it's a little different. Okay. All right. When we're ready.
Jeopardy song.
Yeah, we
So I guess you start giving people like facial or just kind of like the way you're looking and be like,
Yeah. The last round I was like. And you're still like not doing it. I'm like, there's no way you can be over this.
No.
we'll do one more this way.
So on this level, we could regain one of the lives we've already lost. All right.
No.
You should have been faster.
Dang it.
So this is out of order.
But we still have cards in play with a round.
We lose a life.
Yep.
And the only person that has cards left is me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play them in order.
Perfect.
I think they said when you have 2 next to each other, you should put them both at the same time.
No, you have to put them separately.
One at a time.
Oh, I
Just
thought it
say-
said you had to-
Nope.
So you have to give that chance for someone who's had, say, 85 to like
To
get
fuck
in
it
there
up.
and mess it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
all right.
All right.
Call that a win? Okay. Put our cards in.
now we found
we
level
gained
4.
life.
Big gain of life.
I think weren't we supposed to only start with 3 lives though, or no?
Yeah, we even got. I mean, you
He
can.
might be cheating. No.
Yeah.
Close enough. Close enough.
Tired of losing these games. Couldn't get past the dungeon 2 yesterday.
That was such a fun game.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick that game up.
I'm happy to hear that because I really want to play it
This one
again.
has similarities.
5 minutes. You think so?
But there's less chaos in this one. A lot less chaos. In an age of distress. On and on south of heaven. Not a big Slayer fan, huh? All right. On to level 4. So now you gotta start thinking. Okay. So basically, you got 4 cards out. You have 4 times 3, so that's 12 cards. So now you're getting to be like 10th of a deck.
Oh, Buzz.
Me. I don't feel like you're concentrating. Hey!
There we go.
All right.
We get a life. Nope, we get nothing this time, right?
Nothing this time. You want to hand me the rest of the cards here? Yeah, if I own this game, I would pull out my card shuffler. I actually did buy one of those. I mean, they're usually meant for like big decks of for like playing 21 or something like that. But I'm not Euchre. No, because there's only like 20 some cards or something in Euchre. It's only like half the deck. No, I'm talking like when you got to shuffle like 100 cards or more, and you're doing a couple shoes, and you're doing that kind of thing. Well, I bought it for games like this where there is, a lot of shuffling, and you can't really shuffle all of them all at once.
I see the value of shuffling every time because people who are really good at card counting would know, like, oh, 100's already been played, or this number's already been played.
Oh, for sure.
There's value to that.
But it also kind of makes it horrible because you have less cards to deal with. Yeah, it's good to shuffle. All right. We're level 5. Yeah. We're level 5. Yeah.
5. We can do it. Fighting.
So would this be one where you'd use our throwing star because we don't have many lives left? I mean.
Now would be the time to whip out the throwing star.
Because we'll get the throwing star back if we complete this level.
Do you?
Yeah, because it's 5. If we beat 5, we'll get a throwing star.
All right. Let's just see how the mechanic works. Throwing star. So everybody gets rid of their lowest card, right?
I'm still.
So that probably would have been a fail anyway.
You
would have thought 8 was
Yeah.
right, and
Yeah.
I had a 6.
I can see why it's.
That's my lowest.
Okay.
All right. Well, now this tells us that all his cards are above.
Okay, so using a throwing star is good intel.
Yeah, it is. There is intel there.
All right. So
Oh.
We lost our last leg. We lost.
Yeah.
And so ends another terrific games and beer play session where we yet again have lost against the cooperative battle.
So as you can see,
the G2B gang is perfectly in sync with each other.
Yeah.
But
It's like we're mind reading over
but
here.
if you want a casual game that plays pretty quickly, kind of fun.
Yeah, I actually do like the idea though. Facial expression. So you guys started doing that closer to the end of the game, and I know you're supposed to say stoic faced and blah blah blah. No, that was much better when you started making those looks like.
Well, and you kind of get tuned into like I know if you're not going if either of you are not going quickly that we're looking to each other like okay, you have the next side start you okay, I might so
They said it's really the no timing game, right? So it's
Yeah.
timing. So let's say I'm probably let's say I'm 20 points off of what the current is.
right.
I'll probably take a long time
Yeah,
to flip one out. You know? If I'm only 10 points off, I might still wait a little bit, but I'm gonna go a little fast.
Yeah.
You know, so you're right. You probably end up getting in tune to your other players' timing of things. He usually waits 30 seconds to beat this part. He waits 5 seconds.
Okay. That's interesting.
You start with 1 through 10. You're hoping that you look real quick at everyone. You're like, okay,
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
right. Oh, I had 2. Well, you should.
And you can watch someone moving, right? So if someone's moving, and you're like, oh boy, yeah, here they come. Yeah, are they gonna be under me? So if I had a 7 and someone else was moving, probably won't throw the 7. They're moving. You know, it's like, they're probably way low.
Mel, what's the name of the game?
The game is The Mind.
All right.
It's for
Another Pandasaurus game. We played a Pandasaurus game yesterday.
We did a Pandasaurus game yesterday.
and it's for 2 to 4 players.
The angry hedgehoggy whatever that was you guys were doing? Wombat game.
It wasn't a hedgehog, it was a wombat.
Hand to hand wombat.
Same difference. Okay.
Anyway,
Hedgehogs don't have ass power like that.
true.
True that. They don't have an armored butt.
They have spikes.
They can crush skull.
All right, take us out of this.
All right, thank you. Again, we're at Evercon. This will be our last gameplay, probably. But we will have an interview coming up later
at 2 o'clock today.
So join us for that.
Thanks. Bye all.
Bye all.
Oh.